At Traralgon Bowls Club, the good times don't just happen on the green. They spin around the table, roll through the bar, and turn every moment into something to smile about. Bowls, bistro, banter. This is where good times roll. Nothing beats perfection.
My Henselite bowls are my competitive edge. From Victorian to Tasmanian greens and to high stakes competition around the country, I'm confident in my line and my delivery. Henselite gives me that advantage.
Good morning, everybody. Finals weekend, another final coming up. We're on to the men's pairs. This should be a fair game of bowls. Live from the Traralgon Bowls Club. It's all brought to you by our presenting partner in Henselite, Matty O'Brien, leading up for Brodie Harker up against Mark Armstrong and Matthew Flapper. Talking of Matthews, Tob Ray joins me for all the action. Morning, Matty-O.
Good morning, champ. How you going?
Good champion. We were just having a quick look at the honour roll. Previous winners of this event. Matty O'Brien has taken this out back in 2023, teaming up with Joshy Corliss. In fact, the last 4 years since COVID meant we didn't play has been dominated by Metro Melbourne players.
This lead battle is going to be one to watch, Samuel.
Mark Armstrong played very nicely in the semi-final early this morning. The boys got the win over Anthony Witkowski and Benny Simmons. In fact, they didn't play the last end or two, I believe. And this is why this is steady inside. It's going to fall back here. Oh, Matthew. First three bowls.
Yeah, Mark was on fire earlier this
Off
morning.
over him.
Really applied the pressure. Forced the opposition skip to do a lot.
This is the final $6,000 and the prestigious title up for grabs. 15 ends of three bowl pairs coming away, dead ends replayed.
No time limit.
Another good bowl from Matty-O. Just drifting across. As good as any here is set by Tangles. Up past the last of the backhand. Handy home. That is just about perfect.
Let's see if Matty can get his own bowl up with his last or Mark's.
Bit of split screen action again coming away. We've got the other camera set up over on rink 6. We've got women's singles semi-finals, Matty.
Yep. Great addition to the live stream.
Lisa Phillips taking on Hayley O'Reilly, and in the other semi-final down on rink 5 with Cartwright up against Sharon Renshaw. So 3 of the 4 players involved in the singles have already played a game early this morning. The women's triples final. Hayley O'Reilly, a few down opening end just there and flips the jack.
Gets second with her last.
No other 4 on the green. Matty have won that title before, the women's singles at the VO. Final coming up later this afternoon. Back here, Matty's gone for a little bit of coverage. They're just sort of loading up this time. He's trying to play inside the white and get back to the jack.
Oh, he's close.
Have a look at this.
Very close.
Have a look at this.
What a
Pulls back
bowl.
on it.
Forcing Brady to walk down and have a chat to Maddie.
Yeah, it changes the angles and the shape of that ride up. Such a good last bowl there. He's got the back one all the way through.
Yep.
Able to get the good connection. Hard to see the front one sort of going out without making any more connection on the last bowl, even through the orange. The best result is contact on the last. Probably going to have to play that backhand to get that contact. Still got 2 left. Bit of a 2-bowl play if you can open it up.
Well, he's lining up backhand here, Samuel.
Weak delivery. Trying hard to get back. Got another one all the way through, so gets connection now. He's going to lie a couple. I think Matty's going to run and sort of draw someone into the tee just to split those two up. Nothing else to gain by going near it. It's a pretty good setup for them at the moment. Repping the Bowl for Your Lives top, Matty. The new Bowl for Your Lives top, of course. BV, which is presented Mr. Shane Hafner with a check. Going back to our mental
Smart
health
bowls
round
there
earlier in
from
the year.
Maddie, gets the protection.
Get Shane on commentary a little bit later in this one. Have a little bit of a chat. I think the call of Matteo is a little bit more aggressive. Takes her own front one out, only one worse. Still controlled. Similar to the first two. Great start, excellent standard already. Armstrong flapper with the opening end multiple in the men's pairs final for the 2026 Henslight Victorian Open. Matthew, the other, what would you call this? What would you call that? The other medal we have, it's not quite the phrase I'm looking for. If you win 3 events, you win the Barb Gilbert. Don't know if anyone's won 3 events in the past or not. I'm gonna have to do my research over lunchtime.
Hayley O'Reilly got a nice 3 there against Lisa.
Morning to those tuning in, or afternoon if you're from across the ditch.
Lisa got a 1 on her first end, so she's playing her last bowl. Having a bit of a run, Sammy. Gets the jack.
Don't know if it's saying.
Jack did. Don't know if it's helped her. Back to the live stream. Maddie getting a great start, putting the pressure on Mark. Nice view of that hand, isn't it, Sammy?
Shot out.
Oh, what a battle we're going to see from the leads. Hayley getting that 2 next door, Sam.
And another one in the area. He's done that. In fact, he's nearly found room to draw another.
referring to Maddie's forehand as the hard side or the hard hand.
Tight side, I think, yeah. Here he is.
Matthew.
What's he got?
Oh, it's a good bowl, Sam. Oh,
Split up to the jack, still down. Still down and tricky. That shot bowl is locked in there, not too bad. Gets a split. Had it for a second, then flicked the jack. Oh, it's good stuff. Of course, Mark actually played against Tangles in the triples at this year's event.
I was there at Trafalgar.
There you go.
Play with our mate Chris Carswell. Maddie.
Silly good already. Just perfect.
Maddie reads ahead very well. It's in commentary yesterday.
Yeah, if you can get contact, it means that
calls.
Sean Flapper go back to just the
For
one
them
in the
to
head.
keep his bowl though.
Still there, mate. You're an inch and a half off. It's okay to touch yours. Get to the orange.
Just trying to get inside Mark's wide one, back to the white here. Oh, Matthew. Little nudge on the jack.
What an end of bowls.
Another one in there. This looks terrible for slacks on that. Going big, trying to open something up. If you make contact there and just was able to open something for the last, was good.
Opportunity here for Maddie to get Maddie's bowl out. Played two great bowls already that side.
Tricky part is that he's played the weight with the first two bowls where they end up in the ditch, so they don't have anything past here, so he opts to play weight again, which I mean he essentially almost has to. It goes bad. It's very tricky for them. Turns another pass to Jack. Already a few down anyway, so lining up quick on the forehand again. Oh, it didn't come out good, but it's on target.
Still in the area.
Split.
Oh,
Jack forward for 2-2 all.
Wow. Let's have a look at a replay of that.
How'd it get forward?
Oh, it came off the orange marks.
The orange that was behind the
Got
jack.
rolled out.
Flicked it. Can we look at that once more?
Here we go.
The orange. It's almost level.
Oh,
Oh, unbelievable result. 2 each after 2.
unbelievable head of bowls. Flipping next door to see Lisa and Hayley. So 1 to Hayley there. Makes the score 3-1. And 2 all between Sharon Renshaw and Olivia Cartwright.
M.O. O'Brien, not you, gets the mat. Goes close to maximum here. very solid opener. Afternoon, Danny. Afternoon, Joe. Tune in via YouTube, of course, Facebook and YouTube. All day today. 2 more streams coming up. The singles finals after lunch. All brought to you by Latrobe City Council and Destination Gippsland. Thanks to McDonald's Gippsland as well, Matthew. Now, the doc had a whole lot of gift vouchers, would you call them, for McDonald's at the start of the week.
Yep.
I never saw any of them. Did you?
I've got a couple.
You've got it. You've got a couple.
Yeah. Landed in my hand yesterday. Yeah, Matty's not changing.
Oh, brilliant, Paulie Nichols. So the only other time that anyone's won 3 events was last year when Selena took home the singles, pairs with Cass and triples with Melzy and Kel. Four others have won multiple events in the same year.
On the jack being a piece of that, you still get back to it.
No one since the inception of the event, Matty, has taken home all 4. Now, I missed this call. Is he trying to play to run this in, Matthew?
No.
No?
Looking to get Matty's shot bowl on the forehand.
That looks like he's trying to run the jack in, Matthew. And he's very close to getting bowl and then jack. Oh. So the first time that Mark Armstrong hasn't had 3 inside the jack. Brody will be happy with that. Holding 1. On the right of screens, the women's singles semi-final between Hayley O'Reilly and Lisa Phillips. As you said, Matthew, it's Hayley snagged the 3s, so 3-1. Played a few running shots with the last, and to be fair, the speed didn't end up being too bad. Just missed the line. Still got to give it a chance. Matty's trying to run this in first.
Ball or the jack. Brody looking for a better line on this one.
Shot here.
Yeah, very good. Brody Harker.
Said shot here. Matty O said shot here. Not you. I'll refer to him as Matty O and you as Matt.
Okay. Matty going again.
And jack. Oh, and both. And both. And both, and comes up with the shot.
Brady looking to replace this.
Looks
it's good again.
decent.
Good again, Sammy.
Oh, good player.
Oh, wow. And a toucher.
It is 1. Room to chip him off.
That's the conversation.
Oh, he's just played control, letting it to release a little.
Good end for Brody Harker there.
Does it a bit more the conventional way as opposed to end number 2. Scores, they're in front, 3-2. Also got our under-18 singles events happening today, Matthew, keeping the place nice and busy.
Yeah, great to see. They had open pairs yesterday and singles today.
Got a number of the members of the Hong Kong Youth Development Team. They're still here competing as well.
Yep, they won the open pairs yesterday.
They did. Correction by Matteo. Decent correction again. All in the good areas.
Such a good battle from the leads.
Just needs this one to hold on.
Matteo a little bit frustrated, he missed his last.
Look at that, right back late. He's solid.
There's a situation next door. Mark is saying 2 to Lisa Phillips. Brody just missing a little bit under. Good wait to get Mark's bowls. Bowl from Addy. Just looking to change the line, Sammy. He's in the area. Yeah, great bowl.
Ah, this is good. This is what we come to expect in the men's pairs final at a VO. Just consistent chance for Matty. Jack down line premium result. Tell you what, into the pack. Thank you.
What a bowl. Matty Flapper.
The crowd has, no one gave that a clap.
No, they didn't.
They just touched the Jack down line for 4 and no one said anything.
3.
Unbelievable shot. 3?
Yeah.
Actually, with 1 left. Look at those.
Brody's going to go wait again, Sammy. couple times has been asked to do it.
Close. Needs to
Very-
move. Oh,
Oh.
got to be close for the fourth.
Well, he gets rid of one. He makes 5 nearly.
What's the play, Matty Oat? Forehand around the pack. Did he like it for 4 or not?
Don't think so. He's looking to get around Matty's bowls to get in the count. Yeah. Brody already saying that's the hardest side to play. 3 are out. Mark going to grab a measure.
He just said, I'll see if I can sneak in another one. Be at least 3 to get the lead back after winning the opening end.
Camera shot of this.
The single semi-finals, Haley O'Reilly 4 leads Lisa Phillips 2, and Liv Cartwright 5, Sharon Renshaw 2. Spot in the final up for grabs. Be on the stream after this one. And then we've got the men's singles semi-finals being played as well. We get a tip from you, Matthew. You got a little bit of vested interest in the top half of the draw.
Kobe.
Against Harry Coleman. The other semi-final. We'll see the man on the green here leading, Mark Armstrong. He's up against Benny Cotter from Bundoora.
2 great semis.
So what happened the first time?
I don't know. Mark had a problem with his measure. Couldn't seem to get it to work. Matty's now brought out his measure. Might need an umpire on this. 4. No, umpire needed.
Told you. Told you. Not going to say I told you so, but told you. 6-3.
To Lisa Phillips next door. Makes it 4-all.
So 2 ends that the boys won. Matteo went maximum. Sort of Marky Armstrong throwing something pretty similar. Pros wants this one to keep spinning up, not far. Till the last end where Mark's able to finish the 2-foot pass rather than foot short. Tackles come down, trail jack down the line.
Yeah, it's great leading.
That's what you want to be.
Better from Matteo.
Short Edge wants to be inside the back orange, and he's good enough.
So consistent. Mark Armstrong.
Up in time for one.
We said this would be a great battle. It's living up to that. Let's see if Matteo can reply.
Oh, it's not far, is it? But it's too short of the jack in the end. Gives him a couple seconds though. He'll be looking to come down, backhand, I reckon, just on the draw. Drawing up to the shot bowl. There's the split screen, Hayley O'Reilly against Lisa Phillips, and those are your live scores coming through the results portal across the bottom.
All right.
Well, you didn't see that.
No. When did that start happening?
Just well done. It's now 4-all between Hayley O'Reilly and Lisa Phillips. Matty drawing up toward his already there shot.
Yeah, looking to join the party.
Wants to be gentle now. Oh, changes the angle. Going to have to draw this off on the back end. Little trail, okay.
Yeah, Brody's played this side a little bit already.
Yeah.
Needs to hurry.
Doesn't want to flick one onto the line. I was going to say he couldn't pick the gap. He was probably going to.
Oh, it was a great track.
Out the white. Huge attempt. Needs to try and open something up or get, I think, back to the forehand, trying to turn the white.
I like that.
Trying to turn the white on the forehand's a little bit defensive and tricky.
Sorry? 8 feet, 6 feet? Yeah, to the ditch. About a forehand? Yeah. Can't get in clean, 2 on the forehand.
Couple options here for Brody. Ditch weight on the forehand. Get Matty's up or shot bowl out.
Oh, one more spin. One more spin on mine.
Yeah, just use the bowl, you mean?
Is that the best?
I reckon, still there, yeah.
Matty and Mark settling on their shot.
Played this good.
Oh,
Oh, no way.
what a bowl.
Looking for tangles. He's close to it. What's he got?
Oh,
Oh, got it through the jack and out. Dead end. See the
great
replay here,
calling by
Matty.
Matty-O.
If he got the blue through the orange, he was getting back to the orange and clearing everything out here.
Oh,
Just
Neil,
needed
so
a
close.
fraction less, sort of on the right side of the bowl to get back to the orange. Just got a little bit too square through the jack. They'll replay the end to be able to see that shot from Matty-O. Brilliant. Brody
Next door,
Harker's
we had
so
a
close
one
to executing.
to
Yep.
Haley. Great calling by Matty-O, wasn't it?
Good player would have got it.
You're talking about yourself. What's it like to feel?
It had
What's
to be
where's it?
pertinent. Shh, you're,
Oh,
mute.
oh,
You're muted.
come on.
Men's
When are we
pairs
going to
fi-
talk about
We're
it?
not. Yeah, we will talk
In the
about
presence
it
of a champion, we are, Josh.
about 7 o'clock tonight when there's no more streaming. We'll go to have a chat.
Oh, you're so humble.
Afternoon, Brendo, into the afternoon here, local time. Just after 12 o'clock. He's tipping a Harry Coleman versus Mark Armstrong in the
Yeah, I
men's
saw that
singles
tip.
final.
That's going to be a great match if it happens.
Started by Mark here again.
Nothing against Harry, but I've got a feeling it's going to be Kobe and Mark.
It's nothing against Harry because you have your club mates playing in the
No,
semi-final
I
against him.
just think, and that would be a cracking match. So would Harry and Mark too, but I just think Kobe might get
Ah,
there.
look at this. Look at this.
Mark was down last year, correct, Sammy?
Yeah, so Marky is originally
Victorian.
from Sunbury. Now based out of the Pialba Bowls Club, which is sort of between Bundoora and the Sunshine Coast, up on the beach in Queensland. Not a bad place to play bowls. And yeah, it's come down as a marquee, definitely this year for Sunbury, skipping their Division 1 winning flag. And I reckon he might have even come down last year as well, but maybe only played a handful of games.
I remember him having a great match against Luke Lamont on this rink.
Unch Witkowski is very used to seeing these sort of balls coming in at an angle towards the jack. And there's another one.
I actually heard Unch say to Mark, I don't like you anymore, Mark. In a nice way.
Trying to open something up, but loses his bowl in the last. Here's a shot from Lisa Phillips inside half. Oh. Through the gap. And they're right every time we've cut. As they got bowls in and around the zone. Holding another 2 here, leads 5-4 over Lisa. With Cartwright 7, leads Sharon Renshaw 2. There you have it on screen.
Matty Flapper looking to make the most of Mark's start. Closes it up a bit. Brody looking to open this up.
Can't get this through the jack.
Oh.
It's a square, and look, it doesn't make it any easier at all. A small chance of maybe trying to draw the shot, but look, low percentages either way. Matthew will just be making sure he doesn't put anything out the side.
Maddie just making the most of Mark's start
Yeah,
at
that's
the
it. He's
moment.
backing him up well. Wants to get
Yeah.
past this. Oh, and goes to full in.
What a final we've got here, Sammy.
Just ended up, if it fell down, was spot on. It's just given Sax a little bit of a look at something just to draw two. Just got to trust that it'll get back with the right speed. It's a nice drawing hand. Had to be out to get past the front one. Doesn't help doesn't help him for trying to draw the shot, but it gives another angle to work with to play weight. Can use that and get back to the jack and can get Matty's front one through it now. Just be seeing if there's any way the jack can get through and stay in, or what the angles are doing. It's hard playing backhand now. You don't want to turn Matty O's a roll or two. There's no danger
So
forehand.
what's Tangle's trying to do?
Oh, he's just trying to draw another one forehand, but playing weight that he's a couple foot. There's no danger if he crashes Matty O's front one because he can't get that past their own bowls. If he turns the orange, turns it down on the line or through the jack,
Good result.
just changes again.
Well, I feel like he's listening to you, Sammy. He's playing the forehand. Oh,
Rolling the orange. Oh. Played the right speed that it ran away. Doesn't fatten it up. He's going to come down for a look.
there's a little option on the backhand for a kill. Would you say? Hmm. Right, Brody asked to play weight again. Looking to get Matty's ball up.
Through the jack. Great hit, pal.
The replay of this came off Matty O's.
That was the best angle.
Straight
through
through.
the jack and out. So last two attempts had it played in 5. Brody Harker's been, what was that, Matty? 3 there, killed.
got
The
four
M4 was
nearly.
2. Okay.
Keeping themselves in the game.
Yeah, they haven't been super far away. It's probably just a couple of the last time we've played this end that Matty just dropped that sort of foot short. Like, it's not far away. It's a good bowl, but in a final, if you can miss that far the other side, it's so much more value. It is hard, though, when your opposition lead is putting bowls nearly sort of inside the jack. It's
Like
hard
he's
to
nearly
beat.
down there just placing them at the moment. Everyone just applauding the leading here from Mark Armstrong.
Awesome start again.
Haley's holding a good 2 next door, Sammy. Lisa playing her last.
And has a lead 7-4. Keep an eye on that because Lisa's last one's away. One's from Matty O. Gets up in time for the shot. Oh, just fell back late. What's Lisa done?
Gone through.
Okay, so 2 to Haley. That'll sneak out to a 9-4 lead for her. The women's singles semi-final with Cartwright 8, Sharon Renshaw 2. perfect place to miss.
Yep.
Just missing that, mate. You're clearing that for half of yours.
I like that from Brody, changing his hand. Can get Mark's bowl out or his own bowl up.
Some hope.
Oh, Matty.
Oh, it's those little things like that there. That was it. Looked like he was going to maybe turn the orange once, or even just get to it and fall back. Well, I mean, sort of not fall back. It did rock back, sort of fall back towards the jack in between the gap there. Good shooting nonetheless, but again, Matty's got that flexibility of having the two bowls just past the jack.
Haley O'Reilly next door.
Matthew trying to open it up with his first. Asked for a bit of jack on the way through. Did get a bit of the jack. Probably wanted a little bit more than that, but only one down.
Brody knew straight away he'd had too much on that.
He's missed the front.
Has.
Yeah. Didn't quite run far enough.
Was
Tough
there
shot.
any way to get those back to orange out there, Sammy?
Oh, I don't know if he needs to get the back two. I think even the back one and just turns it like 2 rolls is enough to make 3. Yeah. Wait, was that the same person the other day? Yeah, have a day off, mate. Have a beer and watch the bowls on a Sunday afternoon. trying to draw a shot, and if he gets back to the orange was a bonus, was the discussion, and overplaying it misses out. So it looks like definitely one to Brian Harker. That is the result. 5 ends played. Matteo.
6-4.
Third attempt at playing that 5th end. We got there eventually. Men's pairs final. Standard is through the roof. Our second stream of 4 on this Sunday. Second day and final day of this year's Vic Open. Matthew? I think it's gone somewhat to plan.
It's gone very well. Just looking at the score next door, 9-5 in favour of Hayley O'Reilly. Yep, this is what Maddie needs. Pressure on Mark. Mark's loosest bowl for the game so far.
Yeah, yeah.
Shows you how well he's playing.
And not absolutely disgraceful.
This is where Maddie needs to make the most of this. Oh, I wish he was a little bit higher. He's got an opportunity here, missed with his second.
Shooting.
Yeah, great third bowl.
Who's telling the good joke? Oh, was it crying? Marky Armstrong, yeah, back in to make a correction with the third bowl. Just wants to sit in. Just going to get to the last. Full back. So, Team O'Brien Harker have done a good job here just to stick around. They had to kill that 5th end a couple times. They win the end eventually. Slight window of opportunity here because Marky Armstrong for the first time in the match has missed out. What's Lisa Phillips doing next door, Matty?
She's one down.
Hunting.
No,
Shot.
not anymore. Someone's having a very loud phone call. That's the guy directly opposite us. Yes. Jeez. Well, the guy's 30 metres away and we can hear his phone call. Back to the game, Sammy.
Trying to get to the white. Something like this. Something like this. Tangles. Oh, vintage from the old boy. In for 2.
Someone just telling the guy that he's too loud on his phone.
Someone tell him off?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the lady in the Traralgon top.
Oh, good.
Hey, mate, your phone call's too loud.
Makes 2. Brody Harker with 1 to playing forehand. Gets to the last, gets a shot, little nudge on the jack. Oh, not a bad attempt here, Matty.
He's trying.
Huge effort.
All right, Matty's just played an absolute bowl with his second. Can he make it 3, Sammy?
Nah,
Can he make it 3?
Not enough room to fit another bowl in there, Matthew.
You sure?
Oh, jeez, it wasn't far away. Another foot on that track, and he got to the white. There was plenty of, not plenty of room, but there was enough room.
There's definitely enough room.
Multiple. They've won 3 ends apiece, these two sides in this final.
Quickly next door, Josh. Haley playing a front noser. Holds 2.
One short, real short. To Lease.
At least having a run.
Close, Matty. One away, so it's 9-6. Haley leads Lisa Phillips. This is the women's singles semi-final.
Back Haley to add another one here.
Yeah, win this end and should be picking up a multiple. If Cartwright is just on a roll, 12-2 ahead of Sharon Renshaw.
Extra camera coming to you from Present Live. Great addition, Josh.
So 8-4 after 6, Matty, on the stream game. That feels about right, probably.
Yep.
In terms of how the game's gone.
Haley missing that opportunity. Gets one. 10-6. Well, Mark Armstrong's had one end off and he's straight back onto it. Oh, great leading.
He's back.
Tangle calling him Ace earlier.
Yeah, that's the boy's nickname. Didn't forget that.
He's bowling ace at the moment. Matty looking to make the most of this start. He's bowling pretty well too, Sammy.
Yeah, well, you just got that freedom to. Yeah, he's got the better heads every time. You know, here he's just obviously drawing to another, but those few times where he's had options to play positive on the draw, little trail the jack.
Oh, Brody's getting down here. Oh, what a bowl. Oh, it's just bowl for bowl at the moment.
You can't play that any better. In fact, Mark Armstrong's going to put some chalk on it because he gave a little flick of the jack on the way through. Still down. 1 in 100. Hard to get out though.
Oh, he's on a good track to get Matty up.
Oh. Would have been interesting, I mean, this is hypothetical now, but if he'd sort of got an edge of that and run away and then open the backhand up and given Matty a look for the bowl. Doesn't matter, because he's middled it and punches it right into the head for potentially third shot. Had some turning to do, as Matthew said, it tried to. I think they'd be unhappy with one here, but if he gets to... okay, so I was going to say if he got to that and he did fall on the backhand, if he got to Matty O's one in the head, that if he fell, if he was close, but Matty
Played a
doesn't think
brilliant
so.
bowl first up. I wasn't seeing the change coming, but he knows better than I. Don't know if he's got the legs on this, Sammy. He's trying to kick it there.
Okay, so they're just hanging in there at the
Yeah,
moment. They pick up
5.
another one. They had, one in a few. Brody's first bowl made all the difference there. Seven ends through, 5, 8. Mario gets the mat back. They tried sort of ditch a couple times there. They built some okay heads. They have one more ends for the game. 4th of 7 played.
better from Matteo. Missing through on his first. Gets the nice close one. Let's see the reply from Mark Armstrong. Oh, it's in the area, Sammy. What a shot.
It's decent. It's a decent shot.
Oh, talking about decent shots, Haley's got 3 next door.
Oh, it's a good 3 as well. At least a very good 2.
Calls have come on Matteo.
Area. Area. Be good. Shot.
It's a raffle, mate. Very close. Probably as good as any there now. Pass yours a metre.
Super close for who has shot bowl right now. Going to play for position with the last one. Oof.
Haley gets that 3 next door, Sammy. Makes it 13-8 now. Just the opportunity of making 4.
All right, you're going to jump out for a sec, Knackers, because I've got someone more important than you that's going to join me for a few moments. But thanks for your efforts, as always.
Oh, he wins the title, and look at him, hey?
Brody needs to get under the orange to make contact. He's just hanging wide and loses his ball in the ditch. Legend himself, Shane Hafner, is stuck around for this Sunday finals day, of course, here on behalf of our charity partner, Bowl for Your Lives. And first of all, welcome, Shane.
Good on you, Sammy. Good afternoon to you, mate, and everyone watching.
Just keep an eye on this one from Matty first. It's super tight for shot here. Neither of the boys able to figure it out. Sort of playing for a bit of position, but sort of favours Brody. They're trying to get Mattio's white sort of through the orange, sort of through the jack works for them.
Yeah, best seats up the back there watching these guys.
Yeah, it's good. What a shot! What a shot!
Great shot.
That's just about his best shot for the game, and it's a long list to be fair. He's killed a few ends, he drilled on the last end. It's time to play that conversion there. That is a cracker for 3. That was quick. Oh, I don't think so. Can we get a replay of Brody's last shot, Joshy? Here it is. I'll tell you in a sec. I'm going to slow-mo replay of it. I didn't think it did. It did, yeah, it did. Did. Toucher. Toucher, yeah.
Good work, Josh.
His last drive actually took Matty O'Brien's back bowl out, so but nothing past the jack here. Now they do. Can't quite see it on screen. Mark Armstrong actually has the very best back. There it is. Just next to the number 8. We'll keep an eye on this last bowl, event number 8 from Tango Chano, and then we'll have a little bit of a catch-up. Been a big week here, week and a half nearly. It's 3 down, goes the driver. Pulled it wide, 3.
Like it.
We're all square after 3, after 3 inches. So 3, which makes it all square, 8, 8, 8. The men's pairs final, Shane Hafner from our charity partner Bowl for Your Lives is alongside me, and we had a little bit of a extended presentation after the women's triples final.
Yeah, we did, mate, and it basically sums up how successful the Bowl for Your Lives and Bowls Victoria Mental Health Awareness Round was. Bowl for Your Lives had the fortunate opportunity of having $16,249.29 presented.
And that's on the back of the funds raised from the shirts that the clubs across the land had purchased for the round.
Yeah, and also, you know, we had numerous clubs that did fines, barbecues, green fees, and that money goes towards us further branching out with the Dean O'Neill support program, where we can assist individuals, clubs, anyone that's after help where we can help out. We're actively doing that now, and we're getting great results from it. And the feedback I've had throughout the 10 days here at Traralgon, just from people saying thank you to Bowl for Your Lives, and also the conversations that have been generated around mental health, the support people are getting now from people they know, is what this is all about, and that's where we're seeing the results.
It's fantastic work. Good on you to all the clubs out there who got involved. I'm assuming we'll have something similar again going this time next year as well.
Absolutely. I think we've got a long list. I've spoken to Campbell from AIM Sportswear, and we've certainly got a much bigger list of clubs that want to be a part of it that unfortunately missed out. Time just wasn't on our side when we were planning that. However, it was a good feel, and certainly what we're seeing now is that people, you know, with the stats that we know with mental health, 1 in 2, you know, can be affected by it. 1 in 4 diagnosed. Those stats are real. But, you know, from Bowl for Your Lives, we'd like to say a huge thank you to all the clubs. It's not a bad pill here from Matty.
Cracking shots all around.
Yeah, so we'd like to extend a big thank you to everyone that's had a part in promoting and supporting anyone impacted. And we look forward to a growing partnership with Bowls Victoria, and certainly helping everyone.
Mate, I guarantee you that. Even across this week here down at the VO, I mean, you're repping the new Bowl for Your Life shirts that you've got. Tanker's got one out on the green, and the ones that were purchased, you see them pretty much all the time now. I mean, you see them down the street, out here earlier in the week, club-based tournaments.
It's certainly very humbling from Bowl for Your Lives when we see those shirts. I've had to pinch myself a number of times.
Yeah.
I'm even seeing them across the green now.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
But, you know, it's about generating conversation in relation to mental health. That's happened, and it's happening, and it's going to continue to grow. So from Bowl for Your Lives, thanks to everyone.
Brilliant shots from both the boys here. Mark Armstrong holds 1. We're back to level after 8 ends, the men's pairs final. Now, you also teamed up with Matthew early in the week in the triples.
Yeah, another great initiative, wasn't it? The Apprentice. We had the great opportunity to bowl with Dan Felt from Bellpost. I believe he may be coming to Ocean Grove, but
that's the word on the street.
Yep. Quite handy with the bowl too, but I think, you know, Dan's also had his experience with mental health, and he hasn't shied away from speaking
jumped on with
about
JT, and they had a bit of a chat on stream earlier. Yep.
So it just shows the inclusive nature of this game, and you know, with Matt Flapper, you know, he's just a great ambassador for this game, great support, and he's just a mentor to anyone. And we've got them right across the field. You know, the work that the team members from Bowls Victoria do the same thing. You know, and another highlight for me is the integrated pairs yesterday. If you don't know how inclusive this game is, you need to witness exactly what happened on the greens yesterday, and you'll see it.
Yeah, that event will be guaranteed on the schedule again. It's the second time we've run that. We had four greens of a combination of integrated and under 18 events yesterday, as well as our finals. First of 2 finals days this weekend. Back here to the action. Not much has really changed since these skips have crossed over. Now it has. Matty's getting all the way back down here. Falls. It's a counter. Also got Haley O'Reilly representing Ocean Grove in the singles here, mate. Semi-final, 13-10 against Lisa Phillips, going along well.
Yeah, she's having a great campaign.
Let's be under this.
Cop it.
Massive effort. Got a couple sort of slides up the front. Might have done enough for second. I think that one's done enough for second shot. Doesn't make it easy for Matthew. And the other thing, Shana, as well, that we haven't touched on, a few of the players out here, including Matthew, got the Bolfie Life shoelaces. The guys on the stream over the finals weekend have got the stickers. So just everyone in every way they can getting behind it.
Yeah, you know, just due to petrol and sort of timing, we weren't able to set up shop, but we've still had a lot of people purchasing from us. Go to our website if you do choose to buy something. We'll see what we can do if we've got the sizing.
What's Matthew done here?
Oh, you've done a great shot.
He's got another one out of it. He makes 2. They regain the lead. 10 shots to 8 after 9 ends of the men's pairs final. We're going to jump out. Thanks for jumping on.
No, thanks so much, mate. And anyone, if you haven't been to this event, put it on your calendar. Get to it. Thanks so much, Bowls Vic.
Well done, Shane. JT and Tyson Cromie to bring you home.
Good afternoon, Tyson.
Good afternoon, JT. How have you been, mate?
Good, good. Cracking match, this one.
Sure is.
I always had every intention of coming on the stream late and finishing the game off because I felt like it was going to be a good one.
Yeah, that's what the good commentators do. They know when to insert themselves.
You've been sitting at the end there and having a good look. What's your perspective so far?
No, it's been a really good game, high quality. I think early days probably Mark and Matty probably had the upper hand slightly, and Brody played a few good shots, killed a couple of ends and sort of stopped them from scoring. Other than that one end where they had 4 bowls inside about 6 inches. And then done enough to sort of wrestle a little bit of that momentum back in the last sort of 4 or 5 ends, and got a cracking game on their hands now.
Well, Matty O'Brien and Brody Harker have won 5 out of the 9 ends, so it shows you how much they're in the match. You know, like most times if you win more ends, you're normally in front, but obviously it's when the flapper or Armstrong Rink have scored, they've scored well. So
yeah, spot on. Your first Vic Open in charge, JT. Obviously you've done a couple, but first one in charge. How have you found it, mate?
yeah, look, it's been relatively good. Great support from the host clubs, great support from our co-main host clubs in Morwell and Traralgon. Obviously we streamed from down in Morwell for the first 3 days and we come back here for the last part of it. No, it's not without its teething problems. It's not without things you can obviously always do better. I've always said, you know, you can do things well, but you can always look to improve. And I think there's some things there in that space we can definitely do better. But in general, I think it's run pretty well. And outside, maybe a bit of poor weather there late in the week. It's run reasonably smoothly.
Yeah, spot on. It's been really good.
Great trial there from Matty O'Brien.
Yeah, Mark played a really good shot, but it just sort of sat nicely for Matty to be able to give his bowl a chance and trail the jack. As you said, it's been fantastic from a player's perspective. Hasn't been too many hiccups other than that little bit of dodgy weather. But what would a Vic Open be without a little bit of dodgy weather? Obviously been some fantastic games right throughout both the section play, but the knockouts have really heated things up, and
definitely
it's been fantastic to see.
See on the score there, we've got our 2 women's singles semi-finals going on. Hayley O'Reilly currently got a nose in front of Lisa Phillips, 13-12. I'm sure you're invested in that one, Tice, with Hayley being at your club. And then you've got Liv Cartwright 14-9 up. Now, the last score I thought I saw was Liv was about 14-2 up, so Sharon's got a little run on here.
Yeah, Chaz has won, I think, the last 4 ends of this match, so she got a nice 3 and changed the length, and then won the next couple after that. I think Liv's just won that last end over there, though.
So the main scoreboard now says 15-9, so, and I reckon Lisa and Hayley are now 13 apiece. So the Matty O'Brien, Brodie Harker rink currently probably holding 3 due to Matty O'Brien's trial of his 3rd bowl.
Backhand, sort of arriving, swinging sort of weight. Might have done enough a 3rd shot.
I think you're right. And got Daniel Glary joining us in the chat this afternoon. Gary Shortman McCaig, my neck of the woods, Tice.
Yeah, shorty, good fella.
Robert Jardine. This is a brilliant match. Cream of our great bowlers showing their skills. Indeed it is. And Brodie draws another.
It's done well just to get past Jack High and still count as well.
Inside there, get the split.
Brandon Elliott's joined us again. He was down here yesterday playing in the integrated pairs, and one of our loyal viewers at BVTV, brought to you by the Dandenong Club and Moama. He did enough again. Tice to get 1 out of the head, so it's back to 2.
Just reduced.
To me, it's a free hit for 3. He plays the same bowl. He's done it.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Counts here, it's the first time they'll hit the front for the match.
Yeah, because they got to 8 all, didn't they? Spot on. No, sorry, look. 3-2.
My apologies.
3 it is. Second time they've been in front of the match. We're 2/3 of the way through the match. Just the last of the under-18 singles matches going on in the first 4 rinks on this green too, the Tice. And once these matches are finished, I'm pretty sure we head to a quarter-final. There'll be 8 of those games outside, and then semi-final, final coming inside.
Yeah, no, it's good to have the integrated pairs yesterday, under-18 pairs, and then followed up by the under-18 singles today. Both of those events added just a couple of years ago, so it's been a good addition.
See the split screen there. You just saw Hayley Riley slide past Lisa Phillips' shot bowl. Still probably a couple down there. Matty O'Brien draw a shot. Back on our main match. And it is 13 apiece on that Hayley O'Reilly, Lisa Phillips rink.
Lisa's probably holding a couple over there. Hayley will be looking to at least reduce that. To be fair, if she beats one of them, she probably beats both of them over there. So very good response on our stream rink as well by Mark. 2 great lead bowls by the 2 players. Played good speed as Matty. Just not going to quite get back from out there.
And hand, as you would know, Tice, you've played on this rink, is a bit sticky, so if you're having to get a bit too far, it definitely won't come back, won't it?
Sure is. If you play good weight, 9 times out of 10 you'll get back. It's just when you're that touch over or that just a touch high, that's when it doesn't seem to quite get back. I haven't watched a lot of bowls this week outside of when I've been playing, but when I have been watching bowls, Mark's probably nearly been the most consistent player I reckon I've seen all week.
Yeah, I mean, if you get into the semi-final of men's singles, you've got to be doing something right, and then obviously in the final of men's pairs, leading, so it appears his draw game is definitely on. Got a question for you in a second, Tice, after Mark plays this bowl.
Just going to be just under the line. His pace was good once again.
Lance asked, Tice, you've got those drives going laser-like and generating a lot of power. Have you been putting a lot of work into them, or was it a natural thing for you when it comes to your drive shot?
Probably put in a bit of work into it probably sort of 2 or 3 years ago where I wasn't getting them away all that well, so sort of tried to focus on more on the release. And making sure that I'm sort of following through to my line. Since I've done that, most of the time I can keep them relatively straight, so I don't have to worry about them turning or anything like that. So line up straight, follow through straight, and hopefully be sort of thereabouts most of the time.
Here comes Brody. Fair bowl.
Still a good shot there from Broads. He would have liked a little touch on the jack. Just looking for contact, he might.
He's done it.
I'd say Brody's last bowl might be shot.
What's Hung Low referring to there?
Not sure, because I don't normally drive in the roll-up, so maybe that's what he's referring to. But great man, Peter Lowe, one of the nicest blokes in the game of bowls. Certainly done a lot for me since my move down to Ocean Cove.
I totally concur with you. My former junior pairs partner.
There you go. I don't know if that's just proving your age there, JT.
No, it's proven me age. And then I had to be carried back then too.
So nothing's changed in, what, 20 years?
No, just find yourself good partners, mate. It'll make you go far.
And he might.
Look for the bowl.
Everything worked through yours. Yeah.
I reckon he
And
might
then
play
get Jack in the back.
positive on the forehand. He might be able to sneak under marks and sort of clip it out. Gets through marks or bends back to the jack.
It's got to be enough so it just gives a little bit.
Yeah, just sort of reaching the ditch sort of weight, I think. Looks thereabouts.
Ice. Down.
Just the wrong angle there, Tice.
Yeah, no.
A fraction more solid, it was going to probably do a result, or fraction tighter, and it was probably getting the right feather across, right in the area.
That's all you can really do is hit your target, and whatever happens after that, you can sort of, when you're playing a bowl that's 35 metres long and you're trying to hit a target that's 4 inches wide, you can only hit it, and then whatever happens after that.
Broad's looking at a yard in his last, which is probably done.
You might turn Matty's in for second here. It's a pretty good shot.
Yeah. Does Matty go backhand maybe and look at Mark's through it? Because he got the back stuff. He's got 2 at the back.
Well, that's what Mark sort of indicated before he played his last one, that there was that shot on that hand. Given the fact that he's played 2 on the forehand, I think he may stick there.
Okay. Well, you do play with him. He is your boss.
That doesn't mean anything.
I thought you'd be aware of what he was thinking. Line up forehand. Looks like it to me.
Yep.
Yeah, you nailed it, Tice. That's why we got you on for expert comments.
Looks to be a touch high, just needs it to get down. I'm going to...
Two.
It's another couple.
So, lead. He's out to 3. It's 13-10. I played 11.
It's that 4 of the last 5.
Yes,
Yep.
spot on.
Plenty of momentum changes throughout this match. I feel like we might have another change in the last 4 ends, I think.
You're basically selling my words, Tice. I felt like there's still one more swing left in this match.
100%, especially with the experience that these two have got.
There is our women's singles semi-finals live score on the screen. Lisa Phillips 13, playing Hayley Riley 14. Actually, it is 13-17. The main scoreboard is up to date. And
Yeah, Hayley just picked up a 3 on that last end coming down here. At least her drive was a little bit stiff and dislodged all her bowls bar 1.
And Olivia is within striking zone here. She's 18-9 up. I reckon she's got shot. Now, if Matty O'Brien and Brody win this, this would be Matty O'Brien's second Vic Open.
In 3 years.
Yeah.
He won it 2 years ago with Chopper.
2 or 3, yeah. Yep.
Josh
It
Corliss.
was technically meant to be Matty O'Brien and Dylan Fisher, and Dylan couldn't play on finals day.
That's
and
right.
Matty went to skip and Chopper subbed and they won it. They defeated Robbo and I can't remember who else. I remember Robbo was in the rink.
Yeah, that was at Morwell
Yes,
a couple of
spot
years
on.
ago.
In a morning
Remember
game.
Must have been 4 years ago, I reckon.
Wasn't last year.
No,
I don't reckon it was the one before that, so
yeah.
that one. It's probably the first
4
time with Denny. The
4
same one that
events ago.
Paddles won the singles that year.
Yes, spot on.
All right. Close for shot between Matty O and Mark's bowl there. Matty O playing his last one. Oh, there we go. Robbo's watching. It was Moo.
Yeah, pretty handy player, Moo.
Matty-O.
Looks pretty good here. He likes it. Just gonna drop under.
Might
It's
drop
gonna
for
be
another
enough for second.
second.
That's a good shot. Even when Mark hasn't had the shot, he's generally had sort of 2 or 3 thereabouts and set the head up well.
The weight's phenomenal.
For yeah, give Matt something to play to constantly.
Got Chris Young messaging me and he said Pavey got lucky. That was a fabulous campaign by Chris as well.
Sure was.
In that Vic Open. All right, Brody down here in his forehand. He's looking just to beat those orange bowls. Josho, we got the B on the screen. There it is.
It's a
Now,
good attempt.
Back-
On the outside.
Yep. First and third now. Still chances for Matty to get to the shot bowl and a little bit of jack movement.
seems. I don't know what it seemed like on commentary, but it seems to me that it does turn a little bit more coming back this way.
Okay,
On
there you go. That was one thing I hadn't picked up on yet.
just more so when the jack's near the tee, I think. When it's up the line, probably not as noticeable, but when it gets back near the tee, you just seem to get, it's probably only 5 or 6 inches, but it's just that tiny bit extra. Brody wants to be a little bit careful here.
Slides underneath.
Denzel in the comments. Libby needs a one more. She was holding that one more until Shaz's last one. Both players with a bowl to come over there. Not going to quite get back with that speed.
It's not a bad home though. It gives him options, I reckon.
Just while the players are discussing what shot to play here, Olivia Cartwright 20 leads Sharon Renshaw 9. Trying to draw the shot here to hold game. She's just under the line, so barring any stuff up here from Shaz, we'll see another end over there. And Hayley O'Reilly, 17, leads Lisa Phillips, 14. And there's 3 balls played over there. And Hayley has virtually a side toucher.
Yes. So, and probably a lot of room for second too at this stage.
At the moment, yep, sure does. Which she's done, just. Brody's down here on his back end. Little hop, skip and a jump after that one.
It's a slacksy little trot that he does.
Looking to turn Maddie's bowl down. That's...
And he's made 2 out of that. Tice, don't think it has changed the angles. You can see why Brode's looked there. I don't think he's absolutely in love with what he did.
No.
It just might mean Maddie's a chance of getting off that last bowl now back down to the jack if he's not getting the white bowl through it.
Yeah. Be interesting to see what hand and what weight he plays.
What are you back in here?
Going forehand, sort of 4 to 6 feet. White bowl through the jack will be intent. What are you calling, JT?
I think he's going to play the same. I do agree with you.
Got the forehand bit right. Looks a little bit quicker than 4 to 6 feet.
Just a little bit.
Still a chance here.
He's close.
Maybe both bowls.
What's he going to do?
He's got.
Did enough for one. Did enough for one. Good bowl. We're in the area.
Won the end, most importantly for them, and wrestle a little bit of that momentum back. As we said, 4 of the last 5 ends, so get an end, change the length up, get it back on their terms.
Right. Hayley's last bowl this end. She's currently holding 1.
Just a touch quick, I think. Or maybe not, just needs to get down.
If it fell over, it'd be close, you'd reckon, Tice.
Yep.
It's not though, so it's 1.
One it is that takes her 3 away. 18-14 against Lisa. Another good opener there from Mark, also known as Poppy.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's a Queensland thing.
Okay.
He's played with a few of the younger players in the AO the last few years in the 4s, and I think...
Yeah, right. There you go.
think
Always learning something, Tice.
Needs to run a touch. Still a pretty good shot.
Matty Obi looking for 18 inches on his last 2 feet.
Yeah, just slips past marks. He's probably going to get shot. Done a pretty good job. That's well played. It's enough for shot, I think.
Fantastic correction. Swanee Wallage has just chimed in and said back in the day he was known as Ace.
Yeah, that's what Matty's been calling him throughout the game. Be interesting to know why.
See, Swanee's a former Sunbury bowler.
Right.
Now president of Moama. He's awfully close here.
What a shot. That's brilliant. Mark Armstrong. I don't think he'll really care if he's called Mark Ace or Pop if he keeps doing that. Olivia Cartwright.
Holding match.
He's holding match. Sharon Renshaw with 1 to play.
Matty O's close here, Tice. He needs to get to the back bowl and flop in.
What a shot, Matty O'Brien. Brilliant bowls all round.
Yeah, great leading.
It's what we expect. What more could you ask for in a final? And he did got 2 marks bowled, but then fell behind the jack and the other side of the line.
Spot on, Tice.
Which makes it harder for the big cheese to get to.
Sharon went awfully close with her last over there.
I think Sharon's ready to shake hands. Liv thinks she's got shot.
Maddie's awfully close to this one too.
Just needs to lift it. Lift it.
Look at this.
Where's the jack going? Oh,
Great
stiff.
bowl. Still 1 to the Matty O'Brien, Brody Harker combination.
And probably a bit harder to get to. As much as it was a really good shot, doesn't make it any easier.
Another little tidbit. I love when Chris Young's watching. He's got facts for everything. Mark Armstrong and himself played in the Vic State Reserve team in the late 80s. That's showing you guys' age.
Sure is. Well, Liv must think she's down or she's unsure because she has played her last bowl over there. She's trotting after it. She needs a clear run.
Not quite.
She may have rocked it. Does sometimes skid on the carpet just a touch.
What's Matty doing now?
Oh, it's really hard. I think he may try and draw the shot in the backhand.
Tough shot. But he doesn't look far away. He gets to the orange again. Oh, he got the first white.
Olivia Cartwright has won that match.
So she's the first player through to the women's singles final. It means she will now play in all 4 finals.
Yeah, I dare say that's probably got Barb wrapped up too, I would think.
I'm not divulging anything, Tyson. Right. Brody also down the backhand. I think they'd be happy with the 1 here at the moment when they ties. Like, it's hard spot.
Yeah, I don't know that he could really do a lot there. Something similar, I think. Try and turn Mark's bowl through the shot bowl.
He did move the white out of the way with his last, which means he's a chance now to clear to the orange onto the white.
Yeah.
If the jack screws a little bit sort of 4 o'clock-ish,
Yeah.
he's a chance of making a couple, as long as he doesn't push it too far. Brody's last bowl is not a bad home in terms of if it does go a bit too far.
Even is a slim chance of missing Mark's bowl and sort of squeezing their jack forward, potentially.
Yeah, there's chances that like that too. Yeah, it could go
Very slim, but yeah. There's the other ladies' match between Lisa and Hayley. It's at 15-18 Hayley's way.
How's he tracking? Is he going to hang up in times?
Needs to hang on.
Brody's still got one more. It's one of those ones I just think one's nice. Like
Yeah, at this stage of the game,
you'd hate to give it away, wouldn't you?
3 in front with 2 to play.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good spot to be in. Even if you lose the next end, well, you're going to have last bowl playing the last end.
Yep.
If you win the end, well, you're going to be
More
a
in
minimum of 4 in front playing the last. Oh, he's giving it a fair crack. Trying to draw another one. Look.
He has a lot of confidence, Brody. He thinks he can draw anything. You won far away, Tice.
All right, another foot of weight. He probably would have done that, but 1 it is. 3 the diff with 2 to play.
I'd actually say you'd nearly try and draw that too, and you'd think you could as well. No,
Yeah,
I
100%.
feel like you've got all the confidence in the world when I see you play.
Back yourself to get anything and everything.
That's good. I love it.
Live by the sword, die by the sword, as they say.
Yes. I think when you're younger, you're a bit more fearless. When you get older, you get a little bit more conservative.
Is it fearless or a little bit more intelligent as you go up?
Well, you know, maybe that too, but some would argue I haven't matured that much either.
Lisa's currently holding shot over there. He's got a chance to arrive to land the bowl for 2. Get the jack for 1. Seems to be pretty close. Just needs to get down.
Definitely in the area.
Not quite. 1 more to Lisa Phillips. 16-18 over there. Pretty good start from Mark. Got down to the jack. We see the ad there for the all-in 5s.
Have you heard about that yet?
No, I hadn't. I just saw
So
that.
you've probably been playing when I've been talking about it. So I don't want to take the attention away from this match, but I'll try and get it as quickly as possible, just for you at least, Tice. Brand new event I've created.
Yep.
It's going to be in September.
Yep.
It's a 5-a-side, but with a big twist. Every side must have 1 open male player in it, 1 open female player in it, 1 under 18 player in it, 1 over 60 player in it, and 1 para player in it.
How good's that? Showing the diversity of our great game.
And the only other wrinkle is that you've got to have at least 2 of both genders. So somewhere along the line with your para under 18 or over 60 player, you must have another female, another male, depending on which way you wanted to go.
Yep. So 2 of each.
2 of each at least, and obviously the 5th one's up to you. You know, so
good.
brand new event. It's sort of a soft launch so far. We're sort of just getting the message out there and getting people aware of it, and then we'll have more details to come in the next month. But yeah, brand new event. We're very excited about it. I just really think it showcases the inclusive nature of our sport. I'd like to think it's going to be the type of high performance event that we've never seen before, you know. So you think about the amount of players you could get in all those different categories. It's,
No, it's fantastic. Great initiative. As I said, I hadn't heard of it until I just saw it pop up on the screen then. So.
Well, you did say you haven't watched a lot of bowls this week, you know, so that's probably why we've only been showing it the last couple of days, you know. So
what a great idea.
Rightio.
So a team's selected for that?
No. So, I mean...
create your own team?
So you can create your own team. You could be all from the one club if you wanted to. You don't have to be all from the one club. You know, well, so the idea is we're going to have a reasonable entry fee on it, right? So that we actually have good prize money as well too.
Yep.
So there's that, trying to get that balance. You know, you notice some of the big 5-a-sides around the country, It's like 2,000, 3,000 entry fee. It's not quite that much, but we're also going to still put up a significant amount of money.
Yep.
Moama's partnering with us, so they're going to help put some contribution towards. They're going to host it. Yeah, we're just really excited about how it could look, you know, and then hopefully if it goes well the first year, expand it, make it bigger and better.
That's it. You're got to start somewhere and take it from there.
Right, now let's get back to the action. Hayley O'Reilly's just drawn a second one on that ring. You're seeing the split screen. She's currently leading 18-16.
Both players with the bowl to come. Maddie will be just looking to drop inside. Hasn't quite arrived.
And the all-in fives will be a 4-day event. There's sort of... Oh, wow, she went early with the scream. She's nailed the jack of the pit for 3. Brody comes down here. He's a little fortunate with that rub. Gets a good second. I was about to say, yeah, the new event's going to be 4 days, 3 days of sort of round robin, and then a finals day.
Chance here for the big cheese. Gets back to the jack, can make 3 or 4. Just wants to drop inside, twist his belt.
I rate this. So there's risk versus reward with this shot here with Brode. He's obviously 1 down. He can sit the bowl, make 2. Goes a bit firmer. Could get the jack in the pit for 3 and would really ice the game.
Pretty much wins the match.
But if you somehow just get it a little wrong and poke your own out, you could be 2 or 3 down with Maddie having a free hit to come. So to me, I think less weight is the better option in this situation. You can still play good weight to sit the bowl for 2.
Yeah.
And if you happen to trail it, well, you shouldn't do any damage and you shouldn't be able to knock your bowl out with that pace, you know, so.
Just that sort of 3 or 4 feet.
3 feet max, I reckon, yep. Whereas if any more and get it wrong, you'd expose yourself. So you'd much rather be 2 up playing the last end versus all square or even 1 down, you know,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, it's a tricky one with that risk versus reward.
Fancy not knowing where your glasses were. Or your wallet.
It's an interesting one.
That's what I mean, like if you
back
just...
yourself.
The only other thing is you could play that nice weight, which I suggested, because the way the jacks move on the carpet ice,
Just goes that touch
it does
further
scoot it go a bit
anyway.
further. So the one thing I don't really love for him is the forehand, because that's to me the one hand you could get it wrong.
Yeah. Talk about different weights and that, and at the end of the day, it's one of those ones, if you get it, no one questions what weight you play.
You're fair call too.
If you go and stuff it up and you go 3 or 4 down, that's when the questions sort of get asked. But if he goes down there and plays bigger weight and goes and middles the jack into the pit for 4, we're sitting there going, what a shot, Brody Harker.
He's playing forehand, Tice.
I reckon he's going to run the jack in the ditch.
He's going for the win now.
It's not massive weight, but it's probably reaching the ditch.
He's got the Harker trot on.
Great shot, Brody Harker.
Right a shot.
Currently.
Holding 4. 3. 4. With his went with it, didn't it? Yeah.
Currently holding 4 in a big open pairs title.
Yeah. The nerve was fantastic.
He still didn't really overplay the weight though. Like he just arrived into the ditch.
I've always been critical of him using dynamics sometimes, because I feel like if it can find any irregularity on the green, a dynamic will versus say a wider bowl. But that's where the dynamic was quite handy. It held up with nice pace, didn't it?
Yeah, spot on.
Right. Matty Flapper still got 1 to come.
Does he go and try and dislodge a couple of the white bowls and get the jack? I reckon he might go pretty quick.
You reckon? Yep. I was thinking he'd just stay draw it.
I reckon he's going to fly the jack and get the couple of the white.
Right.
Gets the front white, he gets nearly all 3 of them.
Yeah, you've made the right call. I can tell by the way he's lining up. Gone big.
Close. Oh, wow.
That'll be it, Tice.
What a game.
What a game. It was 4 shots, and our winners for the 2026 Victorian Open Men's Pairs, Brody Harker and Matty O'Brien. They defeated Marky Armstrong and Matt Flapper. 18-11 in the end.
What a shot from Brody.
Yep.
Played the match winner.
Right, we're going to scoot to the end of this match over here and see the completion of it. It's currently 18-17 in favour of Hayley.
Be interesting to see who has a third shot. If Hayley's got third shot, she's got a chance to land the bowl to win the game. Even if she gets onto the jack, she's probably going to make 1, maybe 2.
Backhand underneath.
Has to be. She's having a good look at it from behind the mat. Sticking with the forehand by the look of it. Trying to trail the jack to win the game.
That works too, doesn't it, Tice?
How's she going, JT?
Well, I don't look like... I think it's a half-decent track, is it not?
How's she going, JT?
Seems like... Oh, it's just going now. Wow. Well, we have a nail-biter. It's 18-all over there.
She was probably a little bit fortunate in the end that she didn't just
Yeah, I
sneak
know,
the
she-
jack
yeah, I
for
know.
2 down. But
Yeah. We will complete the men's pairs presentation after this singles semi-final is completed. Just to recap, I didn't put the score on. That was bad by me, Tice. Got caught up in the moment.
no,
It was
every
a
right to be
4
excited.
with the Brody Harker trail down the line for 4, and Matty Flapper just missed the jack with his last.
Yeah, another set of stickers, he would have got it.
I can imagine it was a big bowl anyway. Rightio. 18-all here in this women's single semi-final. Trying to work out, I reckon Lisa was 17-13 down.
Yeah, it's about that. As we see Steve Davies just behind Lisa there, our integrated pairs winner from yesterday, alongside Vinnie McElwain.
Carried Vinny.
Well, somebody had to. He hasn't been able to do it all week, so it took Steve to be able to do it. Rippin' fella, Steve, out of the Belmont Bowls Club.
Sorry, Marika, we can't do the replay of that now, unfortunately. Once we get a certain stage past the in the timings, we can't bring the replay back. So, but if you go back and you're on stream in the Facebook bar, you can scroll back with your finger and find it.
It's important here that as much as you're 3 away from, you know, checking out, you don't want to get too carried away with trying to get a 3 to win the match. It's important you just still play the right shot to win the end. If it takes 3 ends, well,
So be it.
it doesn't matter. Just got to get the shot. 2 fantastic shots from Lisa and Hayley there. I think we'll see Lisa chuck another one right on the jack here and really pile that pressure on. She's fired up at the moment, and why wouldn't she be? She played it pretty good, just needs to run. Is it enough? Don't think so.
Is it going to force Hayley to think about that trail / sit with the
Yeah.
angles?
Probably wants 2 feet on her last, and she'll probably get it. Don't like it. I don't think she's too bad.
She did not get her the hand, but it's definitely close. Oh, wow.
I wish I didn't like my bowls and they ended up like that.
Wow. You're right, out of the hand, she did not like that. It's 2. Lisa's got her last bowl to come.
Does Lisa stick with the backhand and try and just rock her own or slip underneath, or does she swap sides?
Well, look, again, we haven't watched this match intently, so it's hard to gauge. But if you've got a hand that you like playing, then it's probably more likely to be that hand.
She is sticking to that backhand.
Unless just to get her own, she rolls over once, it's at least second. Comes in one, maybe one more roll, and it's shot.
Yeah, she's played it pretty good. She's trotting. Is she there?
Speed now, speed now.
Ooh, not quite. Hayley O'Reilly,
Forehand, draw shot.
here's your chance. You don't want to be sitting here in 20 minutes' time and going, I wish I had drawn that last one in.
I just looked behind the end there where Shuggy was sitting, Hayley's dad, and he did the rub of the head like you can tell he's nervous for her.
Oh, yeah. Her mum will be hanging from the rafters somewhere. She cannot sit still, Lauren.
Rightio. Chance to win the match.
Ooh, false start. Sweaty palms.
Imagine having 3 fingers and having sweaty palms.
Looks tight. Is it going to hang inside Lisa's? All down to pace now.
She's close.
All down to pace.
She's close.
All down to pace. No,
not
she's
close
just slipped
enough.
through. Good on her though. Gave it a chance.
Yes. Hang on. Lisa's just having a quick look.
So
Here it is. Rightio. So it's 20 to 18 in favour of Hayley O'Reilly.
We saw Hayley the other day playing against Nicole McKenzie. She got stuck on 20 for about 6 ends. That won't be happening today. She's either going to check out or a couple of ends away from Lisa potentially winning as well. As we said, 20-18. What's going to happen, JT?
Well, I honestly don't know, Tyson.
Tipper Patria McGrath in the comments. Plenty of support for Hayley O'Reilly. And that's a pretty good start. Well played, H.
How's Lisa looking?
Just needs to hang on.
She doesn't look too far away, Tice. What a starter.
Great shot. Oh, it's just rocked out.
Lisa this week has played bombs at the right time. So
Nah, very clutch player.
yeah,
Lisa.
I can imagine there's still some more twists to come in terms of
She's got that killer instinct in her.
fire in her belly.
Still a pretty good shot there from H. Just slipping past any movement on the jack now. That's certainly right in the game.
The boys who just finished the pairs are obviously sitting there just having a quiet drink watching the around this match. And you can tell Maddie's gone from in-game mode to nervous watching Hayley mode already, you know, being that he's been her coach. I think you've been in coaching her as well, is that right?
Oh, a little bit, bits and pieces. I
Yep.
do more work with our juniors, so probably done more work with Mia
Yep.
than I have with Hayley, but certainly been good additions to our club of the 2 girls, and also Dad Shuggy as well.
If she trails her first, it might make it really hard for Lisa then, hey?
Looks to be underneath the line.
Probably just her weight that hurt her more than anything, Tice. If
Yeah.
she, another 18 inches, 2 feet, she's nearly getting the jack with that.
Lisa will run it on the backhand, looking for the jack or the bolt.
She gets it, hangs around, she could hold match. Gets it clean, well, at least she's going to get to hold 2 and be potentially 20 all.
How's she tracking?
Albeit each bowler have got 1 each to come.
Needs to hang on. It's just going to drop away.
I tell you what I like about that bowl, the speed, in that she's kept it on.
100%.
And if she, with her last bowl, gets a bit of jack, she makes potentially 2.
Yep.
I still think if I'm Hayley, you try and trail first here. Take the game away from
Spot
her.
on. Even if she lands her own fat, she's probably going to make it a harder shot for Lisa to get as
Spot
well.
on. She only needs 18 inches, 2 feet in the last.
Even if she turns inside to Lisa's bowl, she's a chance to get back to the jack off that as well. She's not far away. Just a touch quick.
Well,
Not a lot, just a
no.
touch.
now, is Lisa looking to lean to hang around, or is she looking just to land? What's your thoughts, Tice?
I think it's probably an easier shot just to get it out,
Yep.
but I think she might play the harder weight to try and land it for 3.
Here we go. Currently down match, Lisa Phillips.
Looks to be close.
Depends on the weight.
How much?
She's
weight?
awfully
She
close.
just needs to get down.
She needs to go with it now. What a
Great shot, Lisa
bowl.
Phillips.
Brilliant clutch bowl. What? Let's see the replay.
Looked like it was going to just dive to the inside of the jack and just held on enough to get to the middle.
That'll be 2, and it'll be 20 all. That's why the second to last bowl was so critical too, Tice.
100%.
He's going to measure. No, you never know. You don't ever want to give them away, do you, Tice?
No, especially not at this stage of the game. ITO, Lorraine, pretty confident that it's 2. She's got the 2 paddles ready to go.
Judging by that, it looks short, so it'll be 2.
2 it is.
All right, 20 all.
Mat up and sink it.
That's what Brandon B. Janderson says.
She's just played a pretty good couple of runners. Wonder if it's crossing her mind. Doesn't look to be. She's doing a lot of self-talk, is Lisa. Trying to pump herself up that she can do this.
I tell you what, you know, you play last in a situation, you can just nail that first one. It's a big pressure release.
Oh, 100%.
It doesn't mean you're going to win, but it just, you know, a front knocker is probably the perfect bowl in this situation.
Firstly takes the pressure right off you and whacks it straight back onto your opposition. Speed looks pretty good. Just a touch under the line. It's a fair start though. Well played.
You'd still be happy with that to start off with. Oh, who's got their phones on?
Touch quick, but pass the jack's good, especially early on. Gives you something to play later in the end. She is wider here, Lisa. All down to speed. Just going to drop inside Hayley's bowl. That's a pretty good shot as well.
I still don't think the winning bowl's been played yet, Tice.
No, I tend to agree, JT.
Don't get too excited and chase your second bowl, H.
looks to be pretty good. All down to pace.
Is that good enough? Must be close.
Cooper Westcombe, who won the men's pairs. That was Matty O'Brien and Brody Harker, 18-11. Slacksy trailed the Jack into the pit for 4 with his last bowl of the match.
Lorraine Dowson indicated 1 down to Lisa.
Looks like a pretty good track. How we going here, JT?
Yeah, not far away, Tice.
Oh,
Gets a
she's
bit of
got
it,
the
that's
Jack.
good enough.
That's
Oh,
enough.
what a
Very
fantastic
good
bowl.
shot, Lisa Phillips.
4 in quick.
No, she'll back herself to draw this, I reckon.
Rightio, there you go. Good call. At the very least, if she's in the area, she can clear hers out of the way to give her a better chance the next 2.
Chance.
Does it
Touch
get
quick.
down?
Touch quick.
Well, what do you reckon? Lisa gets the backy?
Yeah, I think she has to. She doesn't want to try and draw one. And
I get that she could potentially lose both bowls here and lose the match, but it's, I think the safer option is to get down the back.
has she sent it?
No.
She's played the line to cover the back, but I don't think she's thrown it. It's out of bounds, JT.
Wow.
Well, on the positive side for her, she didn't stuff anything up.
Expert commentary from Tyson Cromie there. Thank you, Tyson. All right, does she back herself on the draw or does she go quick?
Nah, she'll draw the shot, I think.
All right.
Backhand draw.
How's the track, Tyson?
She's trotting after it.
It's definitely narrower than the last.
All down to pace.
It's definitely narrower than the last. She's got to clear her own. Oh, roll it over. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, it's one. Lisa's cool.
I think Hayley's done it. Hayley O'Reilly has won 21-20. She rolled the ball far enough.
Wow,
Has won the match. Well, that'll do us here in BVTV for now. We're going to go do a presentation for the men's pairs final. We'll be back shortly to see the women's singles final. Thank you, Tyson.
No worries. Thanks, JT.
At Traralgon Bowls Club, the good times don't just happen on the green. They spin around the table, roll through the bar, and turn every moment into something to smile about. Bowls, bistro, banter. This is where good times roll. Nothing beats perfection.
My Henselite bowls are my competitive edge. From Victorian to Tasmanian greens and to high stakes competition around the country, I'm confident in my line and my delivery. Henselite gives me that advantage.